Since we've covered lesson 1 and 2 about circumference and area of circles, we're going to do a few more problems working with those properties. Here in example 1, we have a circular pond that has a circumference of 628 feet, so I sketched that. The boat is traveling on the radius from the outside to the center point. To find circumference, we need to do pi times diameter, substitute in the numbers accordingly, divide by 3.14 on both sides, and we end up finding the diameter. Now the diameter is 200, but we want the radius, so we divide the diameter by 2, and we end up with a radius of 100 feet. Now we're going to use that 100-foot radius and the rate of 5 feet per second, set up a proportion, solve for the missing amount of seconds by using cross products, divide by 5 on both sides, and we end up with 20 seconds it's going to take for the boat to get to the center. Now we consider, what if the boat was traveling at a rate of 4 feet per second, set up a new proportion, and you find out that the boat would take 25 seconds to get to the center. In example 2, we have a circular garden with a circumference of 44 yards. So we make a sketch, and we are looking to dig across the diameter, and we want to find out how long it's going to take to do that. So let's set up our formula, substitute in 44 for circumference and 3.14 for pi, divide on both sides, and find out that the diameter is 14 yards. Now we could take that and substitute it into a proportion and solve that proportion and find out that it's going to take 2 hours to dig those 14 yards. Since we know they dig at the rate of 7 yards per hour. On the back, we're going to look at examples using area. So in number 3, we're looking at comparing the difference between finding the area of a circle with a diameter of 3 meters and a square that has a side length of 3 meters. To find the area of the circle, we use pi r squared, so we need the radius. So you need half of the diameter of 3, which is 1.5. So you square that using your calculator, and the area is about 7.07 meters squared. Now for the square, you take base times height, 3 times 3, which is 9 meters squared. And you find the difference by subtracting, so the square is a little bit bigger. Example 4, we're supposed to find the area of a quarter of a circle. So just apply the formula for a full circle, area equals pi r squared, and you end up finding out that the area will be 706.5 millimeters squared. So that'd be the whole circle. So to find the quarter circle, you just divide by 4, and the result is an area of about 176.63 millimeters squared. In example 5, we have a similar type of problem, but this time we only have to find half of a circle. So find the area of the whole circle, and just take that area and divide it by 2, and you'll end up finding out that the area will be 628 inches squared for the half circle.